Do you have time to date?
Sometimes I just have to remind myself that life's all good. I hope to get married, have kids, maybe adopt kids.
How do you describe your sound today?
You can expect somebody that's probably going through a lot of the same things that you are, and not be somebody that tries to sugarcoat my life and make it seem like something it's not.
Is it a goal to win a Grammy?
It sounds crazy, but I really do think at some point it will happen.
You did not rest during this quarantine. You have delivered quite a bit of music, including the release of your latest single called For Real.
Show me something real, I don't know how to feel. I just wish I had somebody with me that's for real.
How do you describe it?
I think it's just questioning everything that we've been told to accept. The music video is based off The Truman Show. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. And I think what stuck out to me about that movie so much was the fact that for a while, he didn't know that he was inside a simulated reality. And sometimes this reality feels real, but some great minds like Elon Musk and people like that have questioned the idea of, could this be a simulation? The whole goal of this for me is to just show people that, hey, I have bad days. I question reality too. I'm going through the exact same thing as everybody else.
Totally. And that's very refreshing to hear, because I think a lot of your millions of supporters online, they see that you are Jacob Sartorius and you have this big life and this huge presence. But when you watch the music video for your new single and then you listen to the lyrics, you know, I want to give you a little piece of my heart.
Hey, I lie, tell everybody that I'm fine, even though I'm dead inside. I don't feel alright.
What was on your heart when you were writing this song?
My whole life, I think I've battled with the idea of being like honest about my feelings. Like if I'm feeling depressed, for example, sometimes it's hard to express that. And this was a lyric that was just like, it's a way of like getting through the day. You know, I lie, tell everybody that I'm fine, even though I'm dead. Like it just shows that through your actions, you can show people they'll think you're fine because of what you've told them. But we really don't know much about what's going on inside people's heads. I think that was the whole idea. On Instagram, everybody looks real happy. You know, I was adopted. I've been through severe bullying. I've been through relationships, and throughout all that, the fame, the the cyberbullying, I think a lot of it blends together and it can really wreck people.
Tell me something real, I don't know how to feel. I just wish I had somebody with me that's for real.
You're sitting in front of me, you're smiling, you're obviously really proud of this new project.
Yeah.
How do you overcome all of those awful things that you just went down the list to get to the place where you are today?
That's a great question. I think it's about accepting like the people that we were in the past and loving them. You know, I was hurt for a long time and I didn't really know how to process that. I kind of took a year off of making music and this whole like stuff. I kind of disappeared, but I really worked on myself. And I think that, going through processing it, I think the main thing that helps me is just remembering that we're all just human.
I do want to talk to you about a specific lyric.
You're always getting high, maybe that's the reason why.
And of course, that comes on the heels of your previous release, YouTube and Barbecue Chips.
I've been getting high and laying low, trying to feed my mind and let it go.
How did this become a heavy theme in your music?
Well, I just would like to say that YouTube and Barbecue Chips was not supposed to be like an only lead song. It was supposed to just be like a real escape and like kind of a funny song that wasn't taken too seriously.
So
it was
satire.
It was the first song I dropped as an independent artist. It was really like somewhat of a like joke, just having fun. Of course, people will look deeper into it, but you know, that's not what is driving the music. That's not an intention.
You made a TikTok about it the other day.
People are like, Jacob, do you still get high? I'm like, yeah, of course, off of spreading kindness.
You know, I'm a troll. It's just about how people want to internalize it for themselves. But I'll just do me, write the music about real life experiences, and that's up to everybody else.
It's been, I think, about like a year and a half, almost 2 years since you dropped your last EP. Can you confirm there is a full, solid record that is in the works?
Yes. 100%. I think we're aiming for end of summer. And I couldn't be more excited. I put out my first song at 13, currently 18. So over the past 5 years, it's been like a process of growing up. You can expect just honesty. I think you can expect a guy that's pretty unsure of the world around him. And you can expect somebody that's probably going through a lot of the same things that you are. And I hope to be open about that and not be somebody that tries to sugarcoat my life and make it seem like something it's not.
As a songwriter, what are you writing music about?
Relationships, my life. This project specifically, I think, is like the most real look into my thought process, whether that's heartbreak, whether that's dealing with my upbringing with adoption and dealing with that before even all this started. So there's a lot of underlying things, I think.
So fans really have to pay attention to the lyrics and search for the
Look deeper,
little Easter
look
eggs.
deeper. Yep, look deeper.
You know, you posted a TikTok a couple weeks ago reflecting on the 5-year anniversary of Sweatshirt.
It just hit me, it's been 5 years since Sweatshirt era. Question.
When you think back on that song and that era, what does that mean to you?
That's like my childhood. Like, I'm still in it, kind of, but like, I look back at here, wait, let's see. I'll bring you with me.
Where are you?
I'm in my room right now in Virginia.
Oh,
But
you're
here's
back
the
home.
sweatshirt. That's the sweatshirt plaque.
Oh,
But
that's
that means a
awesome.
lot to me. When I look at that, I'm like, yo, that's baby Jacob right there. I'm still baby Jacob, but you know,
Now that you're 18 with 18-year-old vision, how do you feel about the song today?
well, that's my baby. Sweatshirt, I love Sweatshirt. It definitely got a mixed reaction from people, but that has helped me in the long run more than anybody could ever know. Like, looking back at that, I just remember how far I've come since then, and a lot of memories, but at the same time, yeah, I hope to take that little kid to the moon. Like, I think at this point, I can't look at it and say like, you know, that's my best work. I'm most proud of this new single and this upcoming project. But, you know, looking back, of course, I see a lot of similarities, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's progressed a lot.
Are you able to have a personal life? Are you able to kind of let loose, enjoy, do the normal things that an 18-year-old does?
Surprisingly, yeah, I live a pretty normal life. I like hanging with my friends. I spend time with my family and I have fun.
Do you have time to date? Are you able to balance finding romance with all this, you know, cool music work that you've got going on?
Currently, no. Like, currently I'm single and I'm not really, if you listen to the project, you understand that like I'm in a place of kind of being okay on my own. And to be honest, sometimes I just have to remind myself that life's all good. I'm happy with me.
You're still really young, but do you think about ever, you know, settling down one day, getting married, having a family of your own?
That's the goal. Yeah. Like it's hard to see, but like I hope to get married, have kids, maybe adopt kids because of how that's like affected me. And I think, yeah, just I think what's gonna mean a lot to me in the future is like being a good dad to a kid. So it's
100%.
definitely like on my bucket list.
I think every little move that you make on the internet, you know, your fans are very much zeroed in on. And you went on Instagram Live earlier this year. Your old pal, Millie Bobby Brown, she slid into the comments saying, "What up, Jacob?" Fans were really excited to see that you guys are still seemingly cool. Are you guys still in touch?
Yeah, somewhat. And that's like one of my best friends. So she's amazing. I wish her nothing but happiness. That's all. Yeah.
What did you learn from that experience?
I learned, I guess, how to be the best version of myself. And I'd say that she's an amazing girl and I wish her nothing but happiness. Like she's like truly an amazing person. I think loving anybody, it teaches you a lot about yourself. So I'd just say that, yeah.
When we first met you, you were 13 on, what was it? It was on YouNow where you started, correct?
Yeah. That's cool. You know that.
Of course. And then now to see you as a super successful independent artist, you're also huge on social media. What do you want fans to know about Jacob today versus the Jacob that they first met back when you were 13?
My only goal is just to hopefully relate to people. whether it's through music, social media, anything. I'm just out here just trying to hopefully make somebody's day a little better through different forms of entertainment. And I'll keep experimenting with different forms of entertainment. I think I can say this. I shot a movie. I really can't go into detail, but I did shoot a movie a little bit ago, and I don't know any more info.
Do fans know this? Is this new information?
Some of like the core, like my homies, they know, but not like everybody. This is like the first time I'm really saying that.
I mean, congratulations.
But I was lucky. I was blessed to be a part, and I'll talk further about that as those details come out.
What else is left on the bucket list? Do you have things on your, hypothetical or maybe real vision board that you'd love to achieve as you continue to, grow and evolve?
Yeah, 100%. There's music, acting, social media, and then I'd love to try stand-up comedy one day. Like, I really think maybe I'd have fun doing that. I'd love to like take classes. It just like, that's always been something that like has been a fear of mine, but I've never like faced a fear and then been mad at myself. And so I always do this thing where I'm just like, I just have to believe and have full faith and try new things, because I'll feel better about myself after I fail at trying something, believe it or not. Because at least I know what happens if I try it.
Is it a goal to win a Grammy?
Oh, most definitely, yes. Sounds crazy, but I really do think at some point it will happen.
You probably break my heart and leave me empty for the thrill, but I'm so numb, I just wanna feel something that's for real.